That's it. Morning world. Welcome to Monday, 29th of June. Decision's been made. We're going for it. Going for what? We're going for the mower, which means that's got to come off. And I think I'm going to put you, where am I going to put you? I'll think about that while I'm doing this, because I've also noticed to get the mower on, I got to move a pile of stone. You can come out. We have the pallet forks on because first job of this morning with the guys was to take away or take down all our impromptu cedar tables. So yeah, I thought the pallet forks would be a good idea for that, which they were. I need to get the tractor on there, so I need to push this out the way somewhere. For now, there. We'll have that bit as well. So when I say I'm going for it, what I mean is we're going to go over to the farm. Obviously going to put the mower on first, go over to the farm, we're going to knock off a load of grass. The weather apps have changed their mind. I've got 3 apps telling me it's not going to rain Wednesday. One saying it is, but I think the one that's saying it is hasn't updated. So I'm kind of hoping the other 3 are right. Kind of counting on the other 3 being right, actually. So I think we're going to want fuel in here. We're going to top it up anyway. So I'm probably only going to cut half the grass over the farm. So probably the stuff that we walked over yesterday, because that's where I want to put the cattle. If I move cattle to the farm, it's that side because it's fenced. So we're going to be mowing the fenced stuff first. Give that a chance to recover the next couple of weeks, hopefully. And then when I get the go-ahead from the ministry, still not had a letter from the ministry saying that we're open yet. So I'm going to be ringing the vets about that later on to find out if there's an issue that I don't know about. I'm kind of out of space in the yard because I need all the room around the shed here. So when Tim comes, he's got room to work around there. I can't put kit in there. I don't actually know when he's coming, so I presume it's this week. Probably when I'm over at Itchington, I expect. I've got to be able to get the tedder on, so I think I can just put this in the middle of the yard in the way. Not quite. Nearly. It's always pays to sort of come back on straight in a straight line. You're more likely to get it first time, but there you go. He's on. Right, we're on. Right, bit of grease and we'll get going. Oh right, forgot about you. Right, I've got to bend a bit of metal. This will be those blades last season, but I'll turn them around and use the other side. Probably. Got a job for one of my new hammers. That'll do. I just need a bit of string now to tie that on there because the mechanical lock's broken. So I'll use a bit of Farmer's Best Friend. That bit of Farmer's Best Friend there. Magic stuff this is. This is only to stop it if I suddenly stop or something. Stop it folding back up again. That's got it. Right, I've got to put the safety lock on as well, but that'll be easier to do when gravity isn't pushing the head that way. For now, fuel. Oh well, the tittle farting about at least got it up to temperature. This will take 10 minutes. I expect to do this, I'm going to get through tank and a half to do half the grass over there. That's all the fiddle faffing around again, travelling, so we've got 18 mile round trip to go for the mower, then another 18 mile round trip with the tedder. I think the plan is I'm going to leave the tractor locked up in the barn over there or with my neighbour in his barn because it's probably more secure in his barn than it is in ours. Yeah, this is probably worthwhile breaking into the barn to steal. So apparently I'm told this size tractor is very, very desirable. Well, I like it. All right, I'll shut the gate, do that safety bar, travel bar, then go out the house, collect some dinner. Mrs. put me out a shepherd's pie, which I was going to put through the microwave, but you know, I can have it cold, it's cooked. So, it's still frozen right now. So by the time I come to have that later on, that'll be just yummy. Yeah, pick up the dog. Shall I take the dog? It's a hot day. She'll desperately want to come with me, and then once she's there, she'll go, I want to go home. So it's going to be one of those things, whatever I do is probably going to be wrong. I got to push it. I need both hands for that. Go on, get on there. There you go. So basically all this means is if for any reason that pipe should burst, this can't fold down into oncoming traffic, because this is traffic side. Right, let's put a bit of a shine back on there, shall we? Right then, are you ready? I think I'll get everything I need. Camera, spare batteries, charging cable, doggy treats, 2 litres of water for her and me, bowl to put water in, sunscreens for the dog, and aircon. Very important. That's all locked up, that's done, that's greased. Tractor oil's done. Water's done. Brake fluid's okay. Dog's okay. I'm flicking hot. We've arrived. Right, we're unfolded. We're here. Third time lucky. So far so good. Nothing's gone bang, whoosh, pop or whistle so far, so plenty of grass out here now. So I've got the mower set slightly more forward than last time, because some of this is down a bit flat, so I need to get under it. Where's that cover? We get these little fiddly bits out of the way, and then we get onto the bigger grounds, so less fiddly. Okay, the first little paddock is done, the little queer shaped thing back there, that's done, so we're on number 2 now. There was a debate on one of my other videos a while ago with how you start out with your mowing. So I always start out with the tractor on the hedge side and the mower on the field side. I was always told to do that because basically if there's a say there's a fence post that's come out in the field or something with some wire on it or like that, you run over it with the tractor wheels before you run over it with the mower. The idea is that you hopefully feel it, see it, realise it before you get a load of fence or a post or a tree branch or something like that wound up in the mower. So that's what I was told. So I've always done the headland first with the mower facing into the field, and then I cut the field, and then the last run on every field is the headland on the way back round. So I cut the hedge side of the headland last. So, I mean, is that how you do yours? Am I doing it completely different to everybody else? Have you been taught something different? But that was what I was taught, to go this way around first, tractor against the hedge. I know what the mower's doing. I can keep an eye on what's going on down here. I'm right up close and personal to it. If there's an obstacle, if I run over a fence post with the tractor tyres, not a really big deal, unless of course there's a big nail sticking out of it, then, but why would there be? Yeah, how'd you do yours? So that'll be about 4 or 5 times round now, to give me room to turn on my headlands, and then we'll be going up and down. So as usual, round and round, up and down. Next, we're in the bigger field of Fifis now, so this is going to take an hour and a half to do this, and then, well, no, we'll stop for lunch in a minute. We'll go and find a shady patch over there, or over there, stop for some dinner, but not quite yet. Broke the bloody nail again. There's a lot of grass out here. A lot of grass. Well, I might as well cut it neat, haven't we? Mower is literally only just coping with that. So you can see a couple of ragwort over there. And there was one, I think, on the way in, but there's not many, only a few out here, so. And the wheat, well, like yesterday, or the day before, looking pretty golden out there. It's only the top. We know the stems are still green. Nearly. So we're going to cut these 12 acres here at Fifi's. I might cut Crookhorn as well. That's not a done deal, I'm still thinking about it. I mean, it wants doing. Mainly because it's on this side of the road, so I might as well. you know what I mean? If I get everything cut this side of the road, all I've got left then is showground, which is 11 acres over there. So we'll see. I'm thinking, we'll see how we get on with this. But yeah, we may well cut crookhorn as well. M5 safe is going slow. I don't know if the GoPro is going to pick it up. If you see the traffic up there, looks like they're doing about, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles an hour. I'm going faster. Right, I think I'm gonna mow all of this. Right. Looks like my neighbour couldn't be asked to pick up their edge clippings. We'll chuck that back in a minute. Right, we've stopped for a bit of lunch. It's 2:15. Pretty much knocked the headland off. I picked the mower up and went through here with the mower up 10 inches. I'm not going to bale that because it's full of thistles. Yeah, I'm going to have a bit of dinner, and I'm thinking about doing a bit of live. So if you're around just after lunchtime on Monday 29th of July, you may or may not have seen what's coming next. My dog's down here and she's open. Every mouthful chokes me. It's like, how dare you? She's not going to get left out, mind. So I wouldn't do that. She's got a bowl of water down here. She's not interested in at all. So basically I think we're going to have one of her biscuits, broke lip in what's left, a little bit of mashed potato, a little bit of minced lamb. It was shepherd's pie. It was quite nice. It was cold because it's out of the deep freeze. I bought it here this morning frozen, so it's defrosted, but yeah, but I think biscuit can have some too. Come on then, you. Here. Don't say I never give you nothing. So I'll probably get told off tomorrow morning when I come downstairs and Mrs. P goes, biscuits chat all over the kitchen floor, and I'll go, oh, I don't know why that is. Oh, can't imagine why. But anyway, food and water. We're just gonna chill for 10 minutes while the world's not going round and round and up and down, and then we're gonna get back to it. Right, so I just did a live. I did it somewhere between about 2:30, I suppose. So if you missed it and you want to see what rubbish I was talking about, I'll try and operate the camera, mower, tractor all at the same time. You can just go into my front page, tap lives, and I think I called it Mowing at Tether Farm. So what I'll do later on when I get home is I'll take a picture of the tractor in a minute with the mower on, and I'll use that as a thumbnail because I'm clever like that. So yes, I've done one. I have said I'll go back and do another one. I think it went alright. One flaw in my plan of doing lights, which I did think about on the way over here, no glasses. So because I shot the live on my phone, which is now on charge, I couldn't read any of the comments, any of the messages, until I stopped and parked in the shade, and then I could just pick up a couple. So yeah, if you were trying to talk to me on that live, it wasn't the case I was ignoring you, and I did say, I just couldn't see you. So this getting old business, you know, losing your hearing, losing your eyesight, losing control of your bladder. I ain't got to that bit yet. Apparently that's on its way. Yeah, it's not what it's cracked up to be, so we'll see. We'll see if people like it. I'll do it again. And if they don't, well, I won't bother. So we've just started Crookhorn. I've managed to go around, it's taken me ages to go around once. This stuff is so thick and so, well, so stalky. I've had to go down a whole range of gears. I mean, everything else I've cut in high box first gear, and sometimes with the tortoise on. Now I'm in middle box, second gear, and this is as fast as I can go. So yeah, this might take a while. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't chuck a belt on this. This is a lot of grass. It's 20 to 5. There is no way I'm going to get home for tonight's upload at 6 o'clock. So we'd all better hope that Mrs. P gets home from work. She's in Bath today, or you're going to have a late one. Or I'll have to do a quick live one and go, sorry, tonight's video's going to be late, you'll have to settle for a really, really slow live. Isn't that right, Biscuit? Yeah. Right, I've just done another live feed from this field in the hope that Mrs. P was going to be at home to do tonight's upload. I've just spoken to her, so she's going to do that, but it is by the skin of our teeth. So yeah, I did the live just in case I didn't know if she was home, to be honest, because she works in Bath and sometimes she has post-work meetings with bosses and managers and that. So anyway, it's done. I haven't got to think about that. Go on, down. So I don't know quite why it is, but this rip here is by far the hardest. The only real difference is the grass, which is lying down, is kind of lying down from that way towards me. So is it the angle of the grass going into the mower that's blocking it up, or is it because this is more or less in line with the rosa when it was planted? So I don't know, but this top corner up here has been an absolute pain in the ass, because I've had to go down to what, right now, 4.2 kilometers an hour. Any faster than that and the mower just goes and don't want to know. So yeah, this is being hard work. So, and I want to cut that piece next door as well, so this could well be a late one tonight. We are though making progress, so, and we are going to have more bales than I know what to do with. What did you pick up? Oh, you just picked to the top of that row over there. I've gone too far now to stop it, so I've got to let it clear itself. See it dragging at the top end of the mower there? Right. This could well make it worse. Go on. Just clear through. I think we got it. So half a tank of fuel so far on not many acres. So what we cut? 12, should be about 15 acres. But this has just been really tough. This piece, 6 kilometers an hour. Even on that's the easiest, that's the fastest we can go. Is actually no, that's not quite like 7. If I could put the overdrive in, which I could do down here, 7 kilometers an hour. But that's still painfully slow for what this mower I normally do. The crop is so thick and so fat. Yeah, making her burp a bit. Can have a lot of bales though. The power of social media. In the live I did half an hour or so back, I mentioned I could do with a cup of tea. So one of my subscribers said, I haven't been passing by, I got a flask of tea, do you want a cup of tea? And he's here at the edges. Yeah, I could do with a cup of tea. So, right, I'm going to stop and say hello. Hello, Tim. Wait. You wait there. Wait there. Wait.
It's one of those days, isn't it? It's really hot, really muggy. You can get loads done, but it's knackering.
Well, the problem I got is the crop's so thick out here and it's led down at an angle. Yeah. It's a bloody first gear job to go through it. So, if you want, if you go on down the lane here, yep. Bear left. Right, I got me a cup of tea. I just happened to say to him, I said, you haven't got a 22mm spanner or socket in your truck, have you? He goes, well, I think I have. I said, brilliant. I think the belts want tightening up. And it wants 22. He goes, I'll go and have a look. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll come down, I'll gently suck me a cup of tea, and I'll go back down to his Land Rover and see if we can tighten some belts up. Oh, that hit the spot, that did. Go up a gear. Actually, let's go up a gearbox. It's more like it. That's better. I might have to chuck an extra steak in his beef box. Oh. Right, I'll drink my tea, go over there, I'll hopefully you'll see you, hopefully we'll have a spanner, we'll tighten this up and he'll run better. Well, that was a bit of a result. So Tim, who heard my live saying what a cup of tea, bought me a cup of tea. I've had a nice cup of tea. And I said to him, well, he was here, you haven't got a 22mm spanner, have you? He goes, oh, I might have. So we went over to his van. Unfortunately, the biggest he had was 19. But then the neighbour came out, Nigel. So some of you will have seen Nigel on Rich Cornock's video, because Nigel is the builder who built Mr. Cornock's garden wall. So he's our nice neighbour here. We've got nice neighbours that don't like stinky bonfires, and we've got less nice neighbours that do like stinky bonfires. Well, enough of that. I said to Nigel, I said, you haven't got a 22mm spanner and socket, have you? He goes, probably. So, yeah, with that, he disappeared off. Well, while I drank my cup of tea, he came out. I never touched the spanner. He came out and did the adjustment on the machine for me. So, fingers crossed, we can go a bit quicker now. So, yeah, we've done 2 full turns on the nut on the tensioner. So, that would have taken out quite a bit of slack out of the belt. So, as long as it's not too tight. I don't think it'd be too tight because he was definitely slipping. We'll find out. I'll put him in gear and he go twang now, you wait. But if I can put more power to the blades, hopefully I can go a bit quicker. So it is 7:20 in the evening. I mean, we spent quite a lot of time just chatting. Tim, Nigel and myself and Biscuit. But yeah. Let's see if this works. We're still going to go back into low box. We'll stick him in second gear low box. .540. I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm not going to jinx it. I can still hear the mower going, ooh! But the belts are tighter, so it should be better. So it seems to be going this and that direction that's the worst. So when we cut the headlands in a minute, we'll go up and down. Hopefully that will be a bit easier. There's a lot of clover out there. It looks like a lot of the clover from the bags all ended up in that bit. .546 RPM. That's at the PTO. But he hasn't offered to stop yet, so. Until then. Told you I'd jinx it. Go on. Out of there. Get out. It is a thick crop. That was that cup of tea. Right, the last bit in there should clear itself. There you go. Alright, so still can't go that fast. So like I said, the up and down bit wasn't too bad, but yeah, it's so thick, and because a lot of it's lead down, I'm not going to go much faster. It's just dragging the machine. I'm going to break the belts. I might be home by 9:30, 10 o'clock. As long as it's done, I don't mind. Mrs. P can watch what she wants on the telly. Try that again. well, we'll just mosey on gently at it. That's it, almost done. Just doing the last rip around the outside of the headland on the last piece of crookhorn. It's 8:30 in the evening, so hopefully I'm going to be back home by 9 o'clock-ish. I won't change the machine over tonight. That'll be a job for tomorrow. And I bet that's the missus. No, it's not. Hello? Hello? All right, yeah. Hello, Douglas, how are you? The test? Yeah, no, we passed our TB test. No, that was about a couple of weeks ago, so yeah, no, we passed that. Oh no, I mean, rubbish. It wasn't point of having daughters if they won't make you a cup of tea. Yeah. 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 Yeah, and that's how they repay you, isn't it? Yeah. Make your own cup of tea, Dad. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm alright, I'm out mowing. Yeah, that was just about a colitis, and it comes over me occasionally when I get a bit stressed out. I just get about a colitis, and then usually lasts a couple of days, and then I'm alright again then. Or I'll try to. Alright, well that's very kind of you. I will, you too. Yeah, yeah. Alright, you take care. Thank you very much. Alright, bye. That was Douglas from Yorkshire, I think, he said. Just rang up to see how he was and wish me well. So, right, that's that done. Let's go home.